This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We're here at York Hall. We're finally here, Adam. A couple months after you was meant to make that debut, the last minute, the little fallouts. You was up in Manchester. It's been a whole saga, but just how pleased are you to see your name on the posters, Misfits, and more importantly, York Hall, close to your background, your beginnings.
York Hall means a lot. My dad fought here in the 60s numerous times, so and obviously I knocked Bash out in September here, so it means a lot to me. It's the home of boxing, in my opinion. It's great that Misfits are coming back to the roots of boxing. Look, it's been a long time coming. I've spoke to you about it a lot. It all started really from taking my RT's 14 to the first sort of Misfits shows. He loved it. He asked me would I do it. I sort of thought about it, and I messaged Mams, and we've been speaking since. And look, he's given me a right tough test this Friday.
Mate, you don't do things by halves. You was willing to step in there with Ed Matthews, if that's right, on 48 hours notice, and now with all the notice in the world, they've given you Rhino. For anyone who doesn't know, Rhino, he's a little bit older than yourself, but boy, is in shape. He was a former Gladiator, done boxing training. I think he's 4-0 with 4 KOs. Tough night, but you like the big tasks, don't you, Adam?
What is the point of doing something if you're not going to test yourself? I'd rather go out in a blaze of sort of glory, than giving me someone that I know I'm going to knock down. And it's just not, what is the point of putting in the hours, Joe, if you're not going to test yourself? And when Mams said about Rhino, it was a little bit of a lump in the throat, like, this is going to be tough. But look, I can't train any harder. I've got a good team around me, and whatever he brings, I'm going to match. And let's see. If he drops them hands, he's going to go the same way as Bash.
We were talking off camera, he's a really big guy, so do you think the weight might be a struggle for him? Because you're thereabouts.
Look, I walk around at this weight, so look, I feel comfortable at this weight. If anything, maybe, tonight, even tonight and tomorrow I'm going to be eating well. But, yeah, look, I don't know I think he walks around in the 180s, so to come down sort of 10 pounds is going to drain him a lot, I think. But look, this is a professional athlete over the years. He's been bigger, he's been smaller. I'm a publican and a loudmouth online. He's an ex-professional athlete. So I don't think the 10 years matters, and I don't think the weight matters. I think, he's going to bring pure heart and pure professionalism. And I've just got to hope that my boxing skills, get me through it. And I'm confident they will.
You talk about being a publican. Is there a big Adam Brooks after party if you get the win on Friday?
Maybe I do say it the week after. Look, I want to enjoy it. I want to get my fight out of the way, and I want to enjoy some of the good fights that are on after me. So yeah, nothing tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We never know. If it goes the way I hope it goes, and it should go, then maybe there will be a party.
Well, I look forward to that. You talk about your boy there, big kind of inspiration, but you did say after your last fight with Bash, it was a little bit worrying because you said you could get knocked out because that's just how it goes, but family's a big thing and you're looking forward to having your boy there in front of you.
Look, as I said, the first show, he said to me, Dad, if you ever do this, I want to walk out with you. I went, that's done, we do that. And again, when I fought here in September, the long walk from the changing room, we was in the changing room near the swimming pool, so it's a long walk, and I said to my boy, look, if I get knocked out, go and sit with Mum, because it was going to go either way. It did scare him a little bit, but he's up for this. He's excited for the fight. I just want to make him proud. Do you know what I mean? So it's something that in 20, 30 years' time, hopefully I am still here. He looks back and thinks, "Carl, remember Dad when you did that? That was crazy." So,
and really important that there is a wider message. You've got it on your top, knives down, and your gum shield you just showed me. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, obviously probably self-explanatory the calls, but how can people get involved and how can people support?
There's plenty of knives down sort of movements around. There's one called Gloves Up, Knives Down, which is quite prominent. I didn't manage to speak to them this time, so I decided to put my own message. Knives down on my t-shirt, knives down on the gum shield. And if it makes one person think twice about maybe this weekend going out with a knife, then that's great. I've done my job. I lost my father to knife crime. It ruins lives forever, and it also ruins the lives of those that do the stabbing because they're in prison. There's no upside to carrying a knife. There's no upside. You're not tough. You're not big. You're not clever. Let's put them down. Let's break that chain and hopefully make society a bit of a better place. again, one person sees this message and decides to take action, and I've done my job.
Excellent, Adam. Thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV. Very strong message at the end of the day. Win, lose or draw. Hopefully someone will think twice about picking up that knife and maybe even going into the gym. But Adam, thank you very much, mate. Cheers.